Yo! Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Yeti? What's up, Elemental Droplet?
Here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic. Mixing the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking
wanting to do. Let's go. Yo! What's up, Trash Man? What's up, Jay Fly? What's up, Gober? What's up, Duplus C? Very short stream today, I think. I have to go for a flight really soon. What's up?
They just said, like, say the Charles.
Oh, should I say goodbye to this?
No, they're already.
Okay. Yo! Unfindable, J. Romanov! Mike Sklava, thank you for the 5 months. Ambia, thank you for the 10 months. One Kidney Wonder, thank you for the 1 year. Thank you. Miraculous, thank you for the 7. G-Train, thank you for the Prime. The Doorman, thank you for the 11 months, 11 inches. That's shockingly sexual. Loki Cosmic, what's up? Egg Squire, what's up? Bettany, thank you for the 6 months. Da, 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 da. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to leave for my flight in like 2 hours, maybe even less than that, maybe even an hour and a half. But I really, I wear the Enron hat. And this is an Enron level situation, what's going on in crypto right now, specifically FTX. And I think it's actually one of the most interesting stories in business and probably going to lead to like a movie, lawsuits, all sorts of things. And maybe the unraveling of all crypto as a whole. Sorry, Big A, too busy buying that juicy FTX dip. That's crazy because you can't even do that, really. Did you see the fake Lockheed Martin tweet? Dude, I saw all the fake tweets. Elon Musk is fucking getting an insane amount of angry emails from brands who are pulling all of their money. Who the fuck wants to advertise on the platform where their fucking fake verified version of their platform can say, like, kill babies, Hitler was... Like, they can say all sorts of things. The insolence tweet was insane. Yeah, I saw that insolence tweet for sure. Bro could have just not tried to buy Twitter. Dude, he wishes. He wishes every single day of his life that he had just never, ever thought about buying Twitter. Oh, God, he missed such a good spot. Jason the Bone, there with the 10 months. A-Shock, there with the 2 months. Little Highway, there with the 2 months. Arsenic, there with the 7 months. Atrioc, at this rate, I'm going to be your biggest parasocialite. Such a strange word. I hope you appreciate me as I do you. If you're my biggest parasocialite, I probably cannot. On the same level. Drew, that Twitter had approximately 61,000 blue subscribers on iOS. Had before or now? Such a small amount. Oh my God, look at this. Elon Musk's $8 Twitter blue hasn't made very much money so far. 61,000 new subscribers at most. Oh, God, dude. That's nothing. And this is like in the... Oh, my God, dude. Do you know how much money they're losing and how much money they lost with this whole fucking rollout? For that to be the income? Dude, they had... So all of my estimates were based on if there was 400,000 blue checks currently and if all of them paid. This is so much less than that, and they needed to be so much more. They needed like the average person to be paying, which of course they never were. What a stupid fucking idea. The average person looks at their Netflix bill and goes, after 1 month without a show they like, and they're going to pay $8 a month for Twitter? It's so stupid. So fucking stupid. There's streamers with more subs than that. There literally is. There are streamers with more paying subs than Twitter Blue. He's trying to run a multi-billion-dollar company off of fucking Rubius's subs, dude. He paid $42 billion for a business that has less cash flow than Kai Cenat. By a lot. Kai Cenat has no expenses, no overhead. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. That's crazy, dude. Elon needs to do a boys' night. How would that... Elon needs to do a boys' night is your solution. Can you explain to me how Elon's boys' night is going to solve his gigantic multi-billion-dollar hole? Dude, that's what I've been saying. You know, you guys are acting like it's the... Google Stadia was a better idea than Elon buying Twitter. Google Stadia is not like necessarily a bad idea. Google never has like straight up bad ideas. It's not like Google Plus is a bad idea. The problem is Google launches it. It's not immediately successful and then they abandon it. Google has no follow through because their only good business, which was search, was a slam dunk. Android, YouTube, all that is all acquisitions, not their ideas, not homegrown. They're an acquirer. Maps, Docs, Gmail, none of them make any money. They are 0% on the Google bottom line. They help you keep you in the ecosystem. They're good. They exist. But of course, an idea where the consumer gets something great for free is going to seem good to us. It's not a good business. Imagine they were just a maps company and they'd figure out how to monetize it. All of a sudden, you'd be like, Google Maps fucking sucks. It's littered with ads. You know, it has fucking 19 pop-ups. Or Google Docs. If they had to monetize them and couldn't just subsidize it with search, they would be fucked. Elon should be learning from the Twitter blue. Wait, what? Couldn't Gmail make money by sending you ads through email? Yeah, they could. Wouldn't that be really annoying? And then eventually, if you got enough of them, you'd be like, I want a different email company. You go somewhere else. Why doesn't Elon start a GoFundMe? He should have, dude. He should have, like, right when he started this whole process. It would have been the most money he'd ever made from Twitter. He should have done a fucking GoFundMe right when when everyone was like, Pog, Elon taking over Twitter. People like his stands would have paid, less likely to pay now. He would have made, I don't know, maybe even a few million, more than he's already made from fucking Twitter Blue. Wake, thank you for the 7 months. Nathan is cool, man. Thank you for the 14 months. GM Stein, thank you for the 4 months. K Kinar, thank you for the 2 months. Do you think Bezos will pass Elon if Tesla stock goes down? I mean, there's a real listen. Tesla stock could easily go down as much as Meta has gone down. It's totally within the realm of possibility that after Meta is off 80-90%, Tesla could go down 80-90%. It's like not out of the realm of possibility. Because it was already a extremely overvalued on metrics company. And then a lot of things are happening. But we'll see. We'll see. More of it depends on the interest rates of the market than any choices of his. Otter of the Red Wall, thank you for the sub. Sorry, I missed it. Weesum, thank you for the 13 months. Mental Mute, thank you for the 7 months. Nathan's cool, man. Is it possible that Elon would buy on their social media? Yeah. He's having so much fun with this one. He's going to go on a buying spree, dude. He's going to pick up fucking Parler and... I don't know. He's not going to buy any more social media, dude. You should give Twitter to a homeless man as a PR stunt. It's a better idea than what he's got currently. Also, yeah, he can't afford Instagram or Facebook or, you know what I'm saying? He can't afford any real social medias. What? Social media only exists as like 5 companies. It is TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. What's out of that? In terms of like the West. You count Reddit? I guess Reddit. You couldn't buy Reddit either. And definitely, well, YouTube's not for sale. YouTube's owned by Google. And YouTube, dude, if YouTube split off from Google, it would already be like a fucking, just be a massive cash cow. It would be a top 20 company. Hindo, they were the 4 months. I don't think we can watch Community tonight. We actually don't have a lot of time. I have to leave for my flight pretty soon. No, we're not Mastodon. Although I was thinking, dude, it sucks that Mastodon sucks ass so much. It's just a perfect time for someone to make like a better text-based social media. Atrioc, can I buy off-brand? I'm offering my CSGO knife. What kind of knife? What are we talking? Is it Crimson Web? Bayo Doppler. Bayo Doppler CSGO knife. The Bayonet Doppler factory new is worth about $500. No, I don't think that's gonna work. It's not gonna work. Captain, thank you for the 11 months. Love the streams, Big A. Thank you. Very kind of you. There are not going to be a lot of them in the next week or so because I'm going to New Zealand. New Zealand, PogChamp. New Zealand. But tonight, I'm going to Philly to do Point Crow Party, a.k.a. Mario Party IRL, where I'm playing the role, I think, of Monty Mole. So it's going to be a real hoot and a half. I wanted to tell you guys. So you guys remember how last week I drove XQC to Juiced, and I told a story about how he was talking about his McLaren in the car, and then he reacted to that on stream. Well, today I drove XQC to Juiced, and it was funny. So I pulled up to pick him up. This time we were on time. This time he's ready. He's ready to go. I met his parents. They're very nice. His mom specifically. Actually, his mom was very sweet. She was like making crepes for everybody. They were very Canadian, very French Canadian, very deep French accent. Anyway, I pulled up. I met his parents. They're all very nice. And then I'm like, all right, let's go. We got to go. Let's get out of here. And then when he comes outside, he goes up to my Honda Fit. He looks at me, looks at the rims and goes, oh, you got the new rims? Sheesh. And he starts fucking clowning me because he saw the fucking clip. He's like, oh, and he's like looking at, he's like going all around the car. Oh. Motherfucker. He's doubling down. He's funny. He's a funny guy. And then, then we drove another hour in LA traffic. We're doing these trips regularly now because we also drove back. I'm having heart-to-hearts with X now, dude. Talking to X more than Stans. I fucking see Stans fucking once a month at events, dude. I need to fucking hang out with my boy. I'm literally having heart-to-hearts with X. Anyway, so that was fun. And then Juice went well. Especially thanks to Lily Pichu, who was the first person to sign on, which helps a lot because guests want to know that other guests are already signed on. And Lily Pichu was the first, and she crushed it. Was super funny. And then she got slimed or juiced, and it was way more juice than usual. I guess because last time the juice didn't really work that well, so the production team was like, we really have to make the juice. And man, she got fucking absolutely drenched, top to bottom with juice. We need spoilers. It happened today. It's live. Yeah, she was destroyed by Juiced. How many people work on Juiced? It's a pretty big team, production wise. Off brand is just 4 people. Where am I flying? I'm flying to Philly. Flying to Philly, and I'm leaving pretty soon. How's my sleep been? It's been all right. Yeah, worse than usual. I'm planning a stream, so Hearthstone offered to sponsor me to play Hearthstone, and I haven't played Hearthstone in a minute, but I used to be pretty into it. It was very popular at Twitch office, and so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take that. I'll take that fucking that squeeze." But then I thought about it, and I was like, "All right, well, they offered to pay, and it would be like, hey, just play the game for 2 hours." And I'm like, "What the? I'm just gonna play Hearthstone for 2 hours? That's boring. That's not really content." So I thought about it. I'm like, what if I tried to get Legend again? What if I fucking grinded my ass back to Legend? And then I said, can you, and I asked for more money. I was like, I'll play it for longer and I'll really fucking grind and I won't stop until I get my goal. But I need more money. And then they were down. So, it might be a sick ass fucking off-bar, Hearthstone grind. So this could be hype. We could be in the heart. We could go back to fucking original Twitch, dude. Reynad era. Legendary Leah. I'm going to turn on TTS and I want to fucking grind Hearthstone. Also, well, I'll save this one. There's a cool stream coming up on Tuesday that I'll be doing before I fly out to New Zealand. So now are you contractually obligated to get Legend? No, I'm not. They just have a certain number of hours, but I'll do over the hours if I want to. If I think it'll be a good video. All me and my homies talk about the Atrioc Hearthstone days. Honestly blessed. That's crazy because there's never been any Atrioc Hearthstone days on stream. Do you mean the Atrioc Hearthstone days when I played at the Twitch office? No stream and you didn't know me and we never spoke? Because that's weird that you and your homies talk about that. You talk about that when I was doing bets in the office on Hearthstone games. Those were the days, yeah? Those were the days. Will there be a sponsored Benjamin anytime soon? What the fuck does that mean? I would do that. If I got sponsored to hit the Benjamin with Fulcrum, that's easy money, dude. I'd take that fucking every day of the week. That would be good content. Yeah, of course it would be good content, dude. It'd be good content if I didn't get sponsored. I'd do it for fucking money. FaZe should sign him. Yeah, I mean, someone should probably fucking capitalize. FaZe Fulcrum, he'd fit right in, dude. He'd fit right in. If we can find the right partner, we try to get him on Juiced. I think he lives in NorCal. 100T and put him in a house. Yes, dude. 100T should grab him and get Frosty back and put these bros in a house. And give them a bunch of money and no oversight. I'm sure it'll all work out, dude. Throw money at it. Yes. Yes, indeed. FaZe will be taking 85% of his Benjamin hits. That's the contract. The contract is they get 85% of your Benjamin. I'll partner with him for Juiced. I got you. Punched. Is that actually Punch? I can't even tell. Punch changes his name so goddamn much. Punch 2028. That can't possibly be Punch. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not Punch. Okay. Atrioc, surely visit the beautiful city of Palmerston North when you're in New Zealand. There's zero shot we visit that. Spectacle, thank you for the 18 months. King Boomy, thank you for the 8 months. Only Fool, thank you for the Prime. Fearless Frank, thank you for the 3 months. Mars Bars, thank you for the 8 months. What's this? Hype moment? This is from the Major today? Yeah. Oh, I love a good CSGO Major clip.
Yeah. Over the stairs, over the top. No, spams him out. And that's what he's known for. That's the late game. Oh, he's lost it. No kids. No kids.
What? What? I don't know if I get it. Wait, what?
Yeah. Over the stairs, over the top. No, spams him out.
Just that he defused? Oh, not enough time.
And that's what he's known
Oh, they're hyped that he couldn't do it. I was like, wait, he didn't do it. Yeah.
for. That's the late game. Oh, he's lost it. No kids.
Okay. Yeah.
No, he fumbled the bag.
Wait, but he didn't fumble it in the moment, right? Like, you have to buy the kit at the start. Or did he forget the kit? Like, what? He just didn't buy it. You could pick one up from a teammate. Oh, so he just forgot. So someone bought it. He didn't pick it up. And he would have been able to win. He didn't have money for a kit.
No, spams him out. And that's what he's known for. That's the late game. Oh, he's lost.
Oh, he forgot to pick it up. Oh, cringe. Cringe. Go back to this one. Greatest.
He couldn't win this fight last time. Oh,
Whoa!
Nice shot. Taking down Wonderful.
He's got time.
Check his computer, dude.
Magix is hustling over, and Cadian's going to slow it.
Yeah, let's see. Now it's not a time for mistake if you're on the Spirit side. Cadian looking at the wrong
Oh!
way, but he flicks and takes down Magix. Is unbelievable. And now Chopper. Sweat has got to be dripping from his forehead right now. This might be the entire quarterfinals on the line for Spirit. He's seen Cadian. He knows he's walked past. And Cadian's up looking 14 seconds. He's going to make a run for the B-bomb side. He wants to play this to the limit of the round again. And Chopper is on the hunt. He realizes now bomb is going to get planted. Sense of dread in the air. Chopper realizes one false move, and you could walk into the crosshair. And
but he's got the drop on him.
Could slip out of your hands. Cadian back
Unless he
around
flicks
the corner.
this.
I can't believe that he dodged him by a second. Chopper has no idea.
Oh,
He's
no.
down in the water. Cadian.
Oh, no!
Couldn't win this fight.
Wow, what a fucking play, huh? Cadian. Kind of like the Atrioc of CSGO. For real, for real. Look at this guy just making plays. Unless he's like a, I don't know. I don't know anything about him. If it turns out Cadian said some terrible shit or something. What's this one? Best moment? What's this?
Got a flick back.
This is the best moment of the major thus far, according to you.
got to flick back. Is there a flash? It doesn't seem like it. Art's in no hurry. He lets them have cap. We might see a B play after all. Shot in the legs. Hot.
Simple!
Electronic finally takes him. It's bit actually on top. Will stop the in-game leader. 4-on-4.
Simple, my goat.
Desperate. Missed timing shot for safe, and now Drop's got to be the one to deal with it. They're up close. They're right here.
Okay. Wow, nice spray transfer.
Another man coming at him fast through. Drop drops the bomb. And now the alarm bells are going off.
Oh my God.
Unrelenting. He just won't give up.
Oh my God. Whoa. Yikes. Oh, the title is Drops 4. That's fire. That's fucking fire, dude. Need he say more? Crowd was insane. Dude, crowd's always insane in some of these esports tournaments outside of fucking America. Crowd goes nuts. You see French crowds? French crowds for like even fucking Rocket League go fucking dumb bananas, and it's like a fucking an 8th tier team fighting a fucking 13th tier team for 9th place, and the French crowd go fucking lose it. Yeah, but can he win a Hitman horse? Great question. Great question. Because, like, here's the thing. I can do what Simple can do in CSGO, but he can't do what I can do in Hitman. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I could do that. I just choose not to. So it's like, I don't know if you should... Is it even that big of a deal? Need I say more? What time is it? 9:11. Wow. Ominous. Ocelot, thank you for 3 months. King Boomy, thank you for the 8 months. Only Fool, thank you for the Prime. Never forgot. Never forgot, dude. Every 9/11 I think of never forgetting 9/11. Community up before you leave. I just don't think we have time. So here's what I wanted to do. Fuck. I was gonna do this on Marketing Monday, but I have other things to do on Marketing Monday too. So let's just do a quick, I'm talking quick breakdown of what the fuck has been going on with FTX. It is the reason that I'm wearing this Enron hat. We're gonna 1.5x speed our breakdown of what's going on with FTX. So, okay, let's try and do it as fast as I can. Okay, let me wait. Wait. Dude. There it is. Bargaining Friday, FTX, Bargaining Fridays. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Hey, what's the name of that YouTuber? Yeah, here it is. All right, I found it. Okay. Okay. I think this is good. I just said that YouTuber and you guys are listing a lot of people. Dude, there's actually so much stuff. Okay, this is perfect. I get this one and then I'll get this in here. Okay. Here we go. No, I need a better photo. Tools, more. Tools, size, large. Here. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and explain what's been going on with FTX, which is the largest crash in crypto history and probably the end of crypto. I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can. So here's this guy, Sam Bankman-Fried. He's like 30 years old, and he's been described as a wonder kid, as a genius. he was put on the cover of Forbes as the next Warren Buffett, an investment god. Okay? He's also described as the most generous billionaire. He actually had this YouTuber, Nas Daily, fly out to the Bahamas where he lived.
Okay, the guy you see next to me is the most generous billionaire in the world, and I found him.
Hi, my name is Sam, and this is my story.
Sam has
Crazy hair.
Sam is vegan. Sam sleeps 5 hours a night. Sam lives in the Bahamas with 10 roommates. Sam is 29 years old only, but Sam has $22 billion.
Or so he did. Because as of today, he is worth exactly 0 and facing jail time. So let's get into that. Remember those 10 roommates they just talked about living in the Bahamas with? So here's his actual story. This kid, Sam Bankman-Fried, went to, I believe, MIT. And while at MIT, he graduated and started working at a trading firm. And he started trading small amounts of crypto and other things like that. And eventually, according to legend, he found a arbitrage opportunity, which was basically that you could buy Bitcoin at a certain price in Japan and sell it at a different price in America. Okay? That was his first big discovery. And he did that to make around $20 million. Okay? And when he did that, he started his own trading firm called Alameda Research, which was him and some other friends, basically these 10 people in the Bahamas, living in the Bahamas doing random crypto trades. And at first, the crypto trades were going pretty good because in 2017, 2018, crypto is a pretty small space and the real professional traders don't really want to get involved in it. And so if you're a guy with any type of experience and you're doing crypto trading, you can probably find some opportunities. But as it starts to grow, the opportunities for easy money go down because all the great traders get in and all the high frequency traders get in. Okay? So anyway, so he pivots to a new idea, which is instead of being a trader of crypto, he's going to be the exchange. Rather than be, someone trying to find the best opportunities to trade, he's just going to literally own the exchange that you buy and sell crypto on. So he creates FTX, which is the world's second largest crypto exchange. FTX. You may have seen it in, let's see. You may have seen it on the Super Bowl, where there was a commercial where Larry David warns you to not miss out on crypto.
And I'm never wrong.
Get into crypto. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff.
And he never was. Don't be like Larry. Don't miss out on crypto, on NFTs, on the next big thing. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, so he launches FTX, and for a while, things are going good. Okay? He is starting to get big investment money from people that think of crypto as the next big thing, and they want something safe. Okay? All these institutional investors in like 2020, 2021, they know that crypto is becoming this big thing, but they don't really understand it. And they're afraid of being called out of touch and just saying that it seems like a scam. So they start investing big money, but they want a safe option. And FTX, an exchange, almost like a bank, feels like a safe option. So they start investing hundreds of millions of dollars in FTX. Now, here is an example of the story. This is on Sequoia Capital, one of the most respected and biggest investment firms in Silicon Valley. This is on their website. I cannot believe that it's still up. Actually, they just took it down today. It was up yesterday. It was up yesterday. It is now down. But this is what it said. Okay? They told a story about the pitch that Sam Bankman-Fried had to Sequoia. This is where Sam Bankman-Fried told Sequoia about his so-called super app. I want FTX to be a place where you can do anything with your next dollar. You can buy Bitcoin. You can send money in whatever currency to any friend anywhere in the world. You can buy a banana. You can do anything you want with your money from inside FTX. Suddenly, the chat window on Sequoia's side of the Zoom lights up with partners freaking out. I love this founder, said one partner. I'm a 10 out of 10, pinged another. Yes, exclaimed a third. What Sequoia was reacting to was the scale of SBF's vision. It wasn't a story about how we might fintech the good. Anyway, That's dumb enough. But then we find out in the story, I sit 10 feet from him and I walked over thinking, oh shit, that was really good, remembers Aurora. And it turns out that fucker was playing League of Legends throughout the entire meeting. We were incredibly impressed. It was one of those your hair is blown back type of meetings. This dude was rambling about buying bananas in a fictional super app to so-called the smartest investors in Silicon Valley while playing bronze level League of Legends, and they gave him hundreds of millions of dollars. Which is why he's the star of this video on Pornhub. Man fucks 5 million people at once because every investor has now been fucked. One more thing from that meeting though. Not only that, Aurora says, but League of Legends is the type of multiplayer online battle arena video game where every 4 minutes or so of tactical maneuvering is punctuated by 10 seconds of action known as a gank. Gamer slang for gang killing. Where you and your team gang up on an enemy. There's a fight that happens basically. So I'm watching over SBF's shoulder as he answered that final question from Sequoia, and I'm like, this guy is fucking in a gank. Holy shit, he's in a gank. Anyway, so for whatever reason, they bought this fucker's boy genius routine. Despite talking basic gibberish and wandering around Silicon Valley playing League of Legends, they all saw him as some kind of like crypto god, the next Warren Buffett investment genius. And they started pouring money into FTX. Now, he, while simultaneously running FTX, also ran Alameda Research, his original founding trading firm. So he's kind of playing both sides. Now, let me show you, we'll get to that in a second. Let me show you generally, and I have to move fast on this, how a bank works, okay? There's kind of 3 ways this all can work, and it helps you understand what we're doing. Okay, so imagine you're a customer. This is your money. You take it and you give it, okay? Option 1 is this, okay? They take your money, they put it in a vault, and then later when you ask for it back, they give it to you. Okay? That's option 1. That's not how most bank works. This is how Coinbase works, for example. Because this is not necessarily a very good business. Because how do they make any money? They're spending all the money on the vault or the servers or the cashiers, and they're just holding your money and giving you back the full amount. How do they make any money? So what places like this do is they'll charge you fees when you trade, for example. Coinbase charges you fees when you trade. So they hold on your money, they keep it super safe, but they charge you some kind of fees. But most banks want to give you interest. They want you to put your money in, and they want to pay you money for the privilege of being there. So how do they make that interest? So there's option 2. So option 2 is, and I'm going to try and show you a couple things. Let me give you an example. Option 2 is they take your money and they buy things with it. Let's say they buy real estate or they buy stocks. Oh, I need a better picture. Stocks. Or, you know, any number of things. This is what most banks will do, is they'll take your money and they will purchase things with it. They'll do better investments than you will. And these things go up and they'll give you a little bit of the extra money they're already making, and they're making a lot of money. And as long as like everything doesn't go down all at once, they're in pretty good shape if they want to pay you back out. If you need your money, they have enough money from all the money coming in to pay you. Okay? This is pretty normal. This is how it generally works. And the only way this really will go bad is if, you know, there's like a major market downturn and everything. Okay? That's how a regular bank works. You know, there's definitely some risk here, but in general, it's okay, especially because in a real bank, all of your money is guaranteed up to $250,000. It's called the FDIC insurance. So if you have less than $250,000 in the bank, it doesn't matter if the bank goes out of business. The government will make you whole. They will make sure you get your money back. Crypto has nothing like that. All right, now let's go to option 3. Now, again, I want to stretch it out a little bit though. Okay, understand that like there's a variety of things that can be in this basket here, and they range in quality. So imagine if instead of buying a house or real estate or things that generally are stable and appreciate in value, what if they bought a holographic Charizard? Do you know what I'm saying? What if they took your money and they bought a holographic Charizard? Now, this is still something you can invest in. It can still go up in value, right? It's not nothing. It's worth something. So if you ask for your money back, let's say you give somebody Let's say you give them $300,000 and they secretly buy a holographic Charizard. And then later you ask for your money back. Now this thing technically is now worth $350,000. So they have your money. They have more than what you've given them, but they don't have it liquid. You understand? They don't have cash. So in order to give you your money back, if you're asking for it, they would have to sell the Charizard, collect their money, keep a little bit of profit, and give you your money back. Now, if it's one person asking for their money back, that's fine. But what if they've bought 100,000 Charizards from a lot of people? What if they've done this over and over again? And if everybody's asking for their money back at the same time, they can't sell all of these Charizards at once without tanking the value of Charizards. Suddenly a Charizard is very cheap because they're selling so many at once. So they don't actually have anybody's money. They only have your money if it's like one person taking it out at a time. But if everybody's taking their money out, suddenly all of these assets are bad. Now imagine if instead of a Charizard, it was a dog shit crypto token that doesn't even have any basic value to begin with. What if it's even worse than this? That, ladies and gentlemen, is what FTX is doing. That is where we're at with FTX. FTX took all the investors' money, all the money that was coming in, and instead of just holding it, they were investing it in a variety of terrible, terrible crypto startups, crypto schemes, buying other crypto companies. They were doing a lot of crypto things, and all of those things were essentially valueless. So they were just burning money on buying tokens and shit that was useless. Okay? Now, that's a problem on its own. But then it came out that this happened. By the way, interruption. Interrupt in the middle to bring you a note from Mr. Wonderful of Shark Tank, who had something to say about Sam Bankman-Fried.
In managing the decisions on which projects to invest in, because I'm very fortunate, my deal flow is insane. I see everything. And I have to disclose, I'm a paid spokesperson to FTX and a shareholder there too, because we mentioned them, and big advocate for Sam because he has two parents that are compliance lawyers. If there's ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX. So,
oof, oof, oof. That's where he comes in, because you know what they're doing right here is incredibly stupid. Buying crypto with customers' money, already stupid. But the real problem is this: that the Alameda Research, which is the other company that he owned, was making all of these terrible, terrible bets on crypto, with their CEO being a 28-year-old Harry Potter fan who also dated Sam Bankman-Fried. Okay? This was their CEO. And I've seen interviews with her where it clearly shows she has no fucking idea what she's talking about when it comes to investment. She literally has no fucking idea. And so she's running Alameda Research, and these guys are losing money hand over fist. They're investing in all sorts of wild things. And so Sam Bankman-Fried starts taking money out of customer deposits at FTX and secretly funding Alameda Research illegally. This is illegal. Using the money from one company to prop up the other. That is where this becomes an Enron moment. This is where it comes like this guy's probably going to jail moment. This is major crossing the Rubicon, all right? So they've been funding Alameda Research. And what they were doing is, so they would give, again, let's just try and, here, give me my dollars. Give me my dollars. And then on the other side, they were loaning it to Alameda. And they were getting, in return, something called FTT token. FTT token is a made-up crypto token that was made up by FTX that was basically supported by the profits from FTX. FTX was buying this token regularly to keep it pumped up. And so it came out recently after a leak when they looked at the books, a leak of the books of FTX, that almost all of the money on their books, everything that was said to be in their vault, for example, because all the customers put their money in, right? But everything that's in their vault isn't money. It's just FTT token. That's all they had. They had a bunch of FTT token that they said was worth the exact amount of everyone's deposits. So all that's in here is this. Okay? Do you understand? And so people realize, wait a minute, if we ask for our money back, these fucking Pokemon cards here, crypto tokens, you can't sell these to get enough value to make all our money back. Like, our money no longer exists in this vault. It's just a bunch of this fucking token. It's, you know, and so once that leak comes out, the CEO of Binance, which is this guy, CZ, let me show you him. The CEO of Binance basically says, I own a good amount of FTT token and I'm going to dump it all. I'm going to dump it all because he hates FTX. He doesn't like FTX. So I'm going to dump my FTT token. And that's going to make the price of this crash because it already is a shaky investment. It's not really worth what you say it is. Okay? Once he says that, every person who has money in FTX's vault realizes, fuck, this place is going to go down. So they all start trying to frantically pull their money out, which of course causes this to start to crash. The whole house of cards unwinds. Don't praise CZ just yet. We'll get to that. The whole house of cards unwinds. And so overnight, literally overnight, FTX collapses as an entity. They just simply do not have the money. All they have is a bunch of valueless crypto they can't sell and no money to pay back all of their creditors, all their depositors, all their users. They just don't have the money, no longer exists. They've punted it on stupid shit. And so Binance originally offers to buy up FTX for like $1, just basically buy it up, tell their biggest competitor. But then they look at FTX's books and they realize FTX is in so much debt that if they buy FTX, it'll probably bankrupt them. So they abandoned it. So now nobody is buying FTX. Nobody's going to be made whole. Nobody can get their money out, including this fucking man, Tom Brady, who's probably going to have to play football until he's fucking 59 now because he put, you know, a ton of money into FTX. Nobody gets their money out. Places like TSM, places like the Miami Heat, all of which accepted major FTX sponsorship deals that lasted 10 plus years, are all not getting paid. TSM's going to have a tough time making their fucking player salaries, let alone their HQ, let alone their staff. TSM is built almost entirely on this FTX money, which is not getting paid. I predict, you know, we're going to see like legitimately Mr. Beast might buy TSM. I'm not even kidding. Because he's talking about buying a league team. TSM is going to need money fucking bad. Yeah, we're in a legitimate spot where something like that might happen, dude. Because all of this is collapsing, all right? So, okay, so there we're at with that. Let me show you. So continue. Wait. Closing my fucking tabs. By the way, Jim Craner, Sam Bankman-Fried doles out credit lines to save crypto institutions. He's the new JP Morgan. This is what Jim Cramer had to say about SBF when he started, because again, this has been scaling up. Smaller crypto exchanges have been dying frequently, over and over and over. And every time, a bigger one came in and bought them out. In many cases, it was FTX. FTX has bought out many crypto exchanges on pennies on the dollar when they were dying. And he loaded up their bad debt onto his to make an even bigger fucking pantheon of bad debt. Now, here's the problem. On Monday, SBF had a net worth of $16 billion. Today, they estimated at $1. Now that he has no money, no hose. Why didn't anyone catch this? Well, all of the audits for FTX were performed by the first ever CPA firm in the metaverse. Prager Metis was their accounting firm. This is the firm that Wall Street relied upon to do accurate accounting on fucking FTX to make sure their financials are what they say they were. Okay, interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Oh, here's an example. Now, let's talk about Binance real quick before we get on. Because remember yesterday or 2 days ago, I talked about this, and someone said, yeah, okay, FTX is dead, but Binance is fine. Because I said, listen, this has been a chain. Every time a smaller crypto exchange dies, a bigger one picks them up, and then they eventually die. And Binance was going to buy FTX, and I was like, I would be worried about Binance if my money was in Binance. And then the guy said, no, Binance is fine. And I said, Pepe laugh. Because guess what? As of today, a few hours ago, it shows that Binance's reserves are almost half of its holdings in its own tokens. It's the same problem. All of the money they say they have is in fucking fake ass tokens they made up and they set the value of. And if they ever try to actually sell those for dollars, it'll show they're worth zero. So crypto as a whole, basically every exchange, but maybe buying Bitcoin on Coinbase, is fucking fraudulent. It's all fraudulent all the way down. It's all a massive Ponzi scheme. And again, this wasn't hard to find out. I wish I had the fucking clip.
It sounds like something.
I need the clip. Here it is. Yes. Okay.
Be usable by, governance vote of holders of the X tokens. They can vote on what to do with any proceeds or other cool things that happen from.
It sounds like it should be zero, but go on.
Describe it this way. You might think, for instance, that in like 5 minutes with an internet connection, you could create.
Here it is. So Sam Bankman-Fried went on a podcast when he was at the height of his fame and power, and he was asked business questions about what he does. And he basically pulled no punches in describing word for word a Ponzi scheme. He said, imagine this money as a magic box that you put money into and then little bits of money come out. Well, everybody wants to be involved in that box, so they keep giving you money to put in there. He basically said that. Like, I'm not even changing too many words. And Matt Levine on the podcast said this.
I think of myself as like a fairly cynical person, and that was so much more cynical than how I would have described farming. Like, you're just like, well, I'm in the Ponzi business, and it's pretty good.
And nobody called him out. And this guy kept on living as a billionaire and crushing it for another year after this. It's crazy. He openly said the quiet part out loud. So, so this has been crazy, and this has been extremely odd. And so where we are now is that basically everybody who had money in FTX, here's some examples. This is a DM that I saw on Twitter. Dear Sam, please open this message and see my plead. I have $10,000 USD stuck in FTX. I tried to withdraw 9.3K. Obviously blocked because they're not doing withdrawals because they have no money. I'm begging you, please. My family and I really need this. Okay? This is not the only person. Desperate time. I mean, right now, the only people that can withdraw are like friends and family who are in the Bahamas, who are basically looting the last bit of thing in the money to get out. It's absolute rotten fraud to its core, dude. It's rotten fraud to its core. And one thing I really want to call out, because again, this guy's absolutely the modern day version of Enron. By the way, speaking of Enron, if we're talking about it, guess who is appointed as the new CEO of FTX today in order to oversee its liquidation? John J. Ray, the guy that liquidated Enron 20 years ago. They hired the same guy that liquidated Enron when they defrauded people. It's a full circle. This dude's back. He helped return $20 billion to Enron creditors, and he's going to do more than that today. Or he's going to try to do that with what's left of FTX. Though there may be no money to be found, because literally all things on their books is not money or things that can be sold. Enron had plenty of assets that can be sold. They just have crypto. It's a bunch of useless, worthless crypto. It's insane. Latest news? Wait, let me get to that. So, here, I'll click your latest news tab, but what's this? CoinDesk. Oh, here's a little cherry to end it on. Update, as of a few minutes ago, FTX official and FTX US's wallets have been hacked, with over $600 million leaving the exchange late Friday. It's convenient. It's convenient. Hacked. I'm sure this is probably a last-minute looting by people that had access in the Bahamas to whatever was left of this fucking absolute Ponzi scheme. There is going to be, I mean, listen, rarely rich people go to jail. Unfortunate byproduct of the system. But thankfully, these guys aren't rich. Thankfully, SBF's current amount is $1 of value. Martin Shkreli had a quote today, the guy who went to jail. Sam could be looking at a life sentence. His donations without buying him any leniency. Yeah, if you're a recipient of his money, you may look at distancing himself. And that's what I want to talk about to end it, because I do have to go for my flight. I do want to end it, and I want to say one group I really want to call out specifically are people that took all of FTX's money and shilled it relentlessly. I don't want to name names, but there are many, many YouTubers that I've seen in the space that, not financial advice, did a ton of shilling for FTX, and including TSM, by the way. I want to talk about TSM. I think there should be some accountability on where this money's coming from when you talk about it and sell it to people. We've done stuff on our side with Coinbase, but before we agreed to it, we had to look in the business model of Coinbase to make sure it made any sense. I don't think Coinbase is a stock I would buy. I wouldn't invest in it. But I do believe, based on everything they've seen, that they have a business model where they at least don't, they hold your money. You give them their money, they hold it and then give it back to you. They have on their books what they say they have. So yeah, that's what I want to call it. I think it's shitty. I think it's shady, and I don't like it. And I hope we get to a situation where people have a little bit of credibility or a little bit of ounce of shame before taking any possible sponsor that comes their way. But that's it. That's sort of the basic coverage of what's going on in the world of FTX. And it's going to lead to a lot of terrible, terrible knock-on effects in the world of crypto. I think if you have any money in crypto at all that isn't like, I don't know, Bitcoin on your own wallet, I would be very concerned. I think it's all at stake right now. It's causing many, many, many domino effects. So that is, I believe that is that. That's my basic coverage. I mean, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more things in. Oh, here's an example. By the way, if you have your money in any of this, these are all the top companies, projects affected by FTX and Alameda research. BlockFi, Mythical Games. And this is all, by the way, this is all the stuff they wasted the money on. Imagine taking all of your customers' money and putting it in things like $200 million into Aptos, $150 million into Mythical Games, $150 million into Chipper Cash. All of this shit is worthless. This is what they put all the customer money in, and then they fucking had FTT token. It's dog shit. It's just a massive, massive waste of cash. Here's a little meme about it. Let's see. That's phenomenal, dude. It's phenomenal. As I described it, we're in an absolute clusterfuck in the crypto market, and it's completely collapsing. And a special fuck you to the many, many, many people in Silicon Valley and institutional investors that made it seem like this was guaranteed money. It was the future. If you didn't get it, you were an idiot. If you weren't an avid supporter of crypto a year ago, you were the dumb one. Stay poor. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. You know how hard it's been to be a crypto bear in 2021 on Twitch? Now everybody's on board. Whole thing's been a fucking Ponzi from day one. But I do have to go. Unfortunately, I have to go to my flight. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this mini marketing Monday. I hope you enjoy. I hope none of you lost significant money. I hope you're all fine. Again, it's funny when the victims are billionaires and scammers, and it's sad when it's regular people getting scammed. It's a huge bummer. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of my stream. I will not be back this weekend. I am going to be in Philly doing Point Crow Party on Point Crow's channel. Be playing the role of Monty Mole. Please check it out. But I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to go. Goodbye. Sevens. No community. I have to go. I have to leave right now. Appreciate everything that you guys have done. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for the support. I have an incredible video going up on YouTube soon about the Pop-A-thon. Eric DePoo has created an absolutely hilarious, incredible look at all 3 days of the Pop-A-thon and the highs and the lows and the drama and all the different disasters that happen with the power outage and the fire alarm. It's a fire video. It's going up pretty soon. It'll probably go up while I'm gone. So, again, I'll be back on Monday. Thanks again for watching. And we're going to raid somebody. We're going to raid Mango, the champion, even though he doesn't like my tattoo. I love him because he's the GOAT, and he's also the champion. And also, I think he might get #1 for the year. Hey, everyone just spam #1 for the year, Mango. #1 for the year, easy, like that. Have a great night. Right now, he's in a race with Zayn to be #1 of the year. And I'll collab win soon, but I don't know when. All right, later. Goodbye.